Hi there, Michelle here from Chelle McQuaid TV, where we're helping you find ways to move from functioning to flourishing by putting the latest science to the real world test. Today I feel very lucky to have with us Stella Grizont, who's got a wonderful new 5-week online course called The Science of Happiness, Hacks and Skills to Flourish. Stella is the founder and CEO of Whooper, a company dedicated to helping organisations and individuals flourish. And since completing her Master's in Applied Positive Psychology from the University of Pennsylvania, she's been a regular contributor to MSNBC's Your Business Show and has been featured in a variety of media outlets for her insights on entrepreneurship, creativity, business and happiness. She's an international teacher of wellbeing and has lectured for several universities, including NYU, MIT and Barnard College. Welcome, Stella.
Thank you so much for having me, Michelle.
Thanks for being here. I hear you're very busy these days, not least because your online course has become a bestseller on udemy.com. So can you tell us what is a happiness hack and how did that work?
Thanks. Yeah, we've been so excited by the response to this material, and I think it's just because people are excited and seeking ways to flourish, and now there's all this great research on how to do it. So a happiness hack is basically what I do is I take the research and some evidence-based strategies and I transform it into an intervention that's easy for people to do and hopefully fun for people to do. And it could range anything from writing a gratitude letter to someone who you really care for, to learning how to use your strengths in a new way. And we walk people through understanding what are the drivers of flourishing, and we educate them on that, all while having them do these happiness hacks, because it's important not just to know the information in your head, but to really do it and embody it. So yeah, that's what we do.
I think that's so true too. It's one thing to know it and it's another thing to embody it and do it. And I know you have a huge passion around play and playfulness. So is play part of what goes into these hacks to make them more, I guess, doable for people? So we want to do them, not just that we know we should do them.
Well, yes, I talk about play as a mindset rather than an activity. And when we're in the play mindset, we're in a place of exploration and discovery. And that's how I want people to approach this course and also life, because there are going to be some things that really work for you and there are going to be some things that don't. And I think I'm here to give you the information and the know-how, but the person who's in the driver's seat, I always say, is you. And so you have to listen for and discover what is it that really works for you.
I think that's so important, that it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of science, but actually you have to experiment with these ideas. And I've certainly found the idea of playing with them really helpful in my life, rather than thinking just because counting blessings works for a lot of people doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for the kind of person that I am. So in general, though, what do you find are some of the happiness hacks that have been most popular with people when it comes to trying to flourish more in their lives?
Yeah. Well, I talk about how gratitude is a gateway emotion to more positivity. So the hacks that have to do with helping people appreciate what they have in their life versus always looking at what they don't have. It's so easy for us to dwell on all the stuff that is going wrong or that we're not happy with. So all the happiness hacks that help people re-examine, and also the happiness hacks that help people make meaning out of struggle and help them weave a story of their own growth, even through times that are really tough. So I go through, there's over 20 hacks that we have in the class, and so much research that we share. But I think, it depends on the person. And like you said, what they're predisposed to, and everyone is really different. But I think we all kind of experience the same struggles of, wanting to belong and feeling connected and loved, of wanting to find purpose in our lives, of figuring out ways to recover from really bad moods faster. And trying to perform better. So we're all after the same thing, and it's just about figuring out which exercises will kind of help you amplify the goodness in your life.
So Stella, how can people take these hacks and make them sustainable so they can consistently flourish?
So that's why I, again, encourage people to pay attention to what's working, to how it feels, and then to continue. I think it's really important for the hacks to transform into habits for them to really have that lasting impact.
Stella, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Michelle. It was such a pleasure.
I highly recommend Stella's online course, The Science of Happiness, Hacks and Skills to Flourish, at udemy.com for anybody wanting to improve their level of well-being and performance at work. Of course, if you want more tested, practical and playful ways to move from functioning to flourishing, be sure to stop by michellemcquaid.com, leave your name and email address so you can hear all our news first. Remember, you are good enough, so don't be afraid to let your light shine. Until next time, take care.